Every day, you are under siege, a constant, invisible assault on your peace of mind, your stress, your anxiety, your endless discontent. It isn't coming from the world outside. It's coming from you, from your mind's battlefield of fear and regret. What if the secret to a life of power and peace wasn't about changing the world, but about conquering the enemy within? What if the most radical form of self-improvement was a philosophy forged in ancient Greece, designed not for comfort, but for absolute, unbreakable strength? This is not a self-help video. This is an initiation, a guide to the brutal, beautiful truths of Stoicism. Are you ready to face the real challenge, the battlefield of the mind? Master your perception. You don't control external events. You never have. But you have absolute, tyrannical control over one thing: your perception of those events. The Stoics knew this was the ultimate power. A flight is delayed. A colleague is rude. A plan falls apart. To the untrained mind, these are disasters. To the Stoic, they are merely raw data. The choice to be frustrated or to find a solution is entirely yours. The first and hardest truth is this: nothing is inherently good or bad. It is your judgment that makes it so. Stop fighting reality. Instead, transform your relationship with it. Embrace the abyss. Practice misfortune. We are soft. We build lives of constant comfort, and then we are destroyed by the slightest inconvenience. The Stoics prescribed a cure. Deliberately choose hardship. Seneca would occasionally eat the simplest food, sleep on the ground, and wear the roughest clothes, not out of poverty, but to prove to himself that his happiness was not tethered to luxury. Do you fear losing your job? Spend a day considering what you'd do without it. Are you afraid of poverty? Live like a pauper for a week. You will find that you are more resilient than you ever imagined. This is not about suffering. It is about building an unbreakable mind, the grand design. Surrender to your fate. You can spend your life fighting against reality, or you can find the courage to love it. This is amor fati, the love of your fate. It means accepting not just the good, but also the bad, the failures, the rejections, the painless, necessary components of a meaningful life. Imagine you are a sculptor. The marble you are given is a combination of smooth stone and jagged imperfections. You cannot wish away the jagged parts. You must incorporate them into your masterpiece. The same is true of your life. Every obstacle is part of the raw material of your becoming, the mirror of the soul. The daily review. Most people go through life on autopilot, repeating their mistakes and rarely learning from them. The Stoics would not allow this. Every night, they held themselves accountable. Before you sleep, retrace your day. Where were you impatient? Where did you lose your temper? Where did you fall short of your own ideals? And most importantly, what will you do differently tomorrow? This is not about self-criticism. It is about ruthless self-improvement. It's the only way to ensure your character is built deliberately, one day at a time. The currency of life. Remember your mortality. This is the most potent motivator in all of Stoicism. Memento mori. Remember you will die. It's not a morbid thought. It's a liberating one. It burns away all the trivialities and reveals what truly matters. Are you worried about a fleeting social media post? About a minor slight? A bad meal? When you remember that your time is finite, these things fade into the nothingness they deserve. Every day is a gift. Every conversation could be the last. Live with the urgency and courage that this knowledge demands. Do not waste the limited time you have. The citadel of virtue. Build your inner fortress. Wealth can be stolen. Reputation can be ruined. Health can fail. All of these are external, and therefore cannot be trusted as the foundation of your life. The Stoics built their lives on something that could never be taken. Their character. They believed that the only true good was virtue. To be wise, just, courageous, and temperate. These are choices, not conditions. When you build your life on these principles, you become unshakable. It doesn't matter what happens to you. What matters is how you choose to respond. The debt to humanity. serve the common good. Stoicism is not a path of isolation. It is a philosophy for citizens of the world. The moment you achieve inner peace and strength, your duty is to extend it outward. We are all interconnected. Your talents, your patience, your kindness deeds are not for you alone. They are gifts you owe to the human community. To act justly, to lead with empathy, to contribute to the greater good. This is not a choice. It is a duty. The final step of self-mastery is to use that mastery to serve others. Your choice, your journey. So there they are, 7 principles that have withstood to millennia of human struggle. They will not give you a life of comfort. They will give you something far more valuable. A life of profound strength, clarity, and purpose. The work is not easy. It demands courage and ruthless honesty. But the question is this: are you willing to trade the fleeting comfort of ignorance for the permanent fortress of a Stoic mind? The choice, as it always has been, is yours.